Hello, folks. You are watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff and Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our channels and networks. I'm Mike Morales here in the heartbeat of the San Gabriel Valley of Southern California. That guy out there is
Rick Levy at the ass end of the San Pasqual Valley. Also in Southern California.
We're both there. Well, at least we're on the same time zone. He's 3 hours away from me, so I'm not driving. Especially now that gas is what, $7 a gallon or something like
oh my.
Yeah, $7 a gallon. Jeez, man. Makes virtual okay for me. Folks, we have a real special Sipping Off the Cuff because we are going to dissect a new mezcal that I guess right now is really only being brought into Texas. And I'm not sure if any of my Texas peeps have seen this mezcal. It looks like a tequila, but I like the bottling. I want to go on record now. I want to say brand of promise nominee in the packaging. This packaging is very cool. This is a Mezcal Espadin. And as usual, we're going to just taste the juice first, then tell you all the ins and outs, all the stats and stories. So we just broke the seal on this, and look at that. Look at the bubbles on this baby. Oh, man. Shampoo bubbles. I love bubbles.
Yeah. And this is 45% alcohol.
Okay. Just as I nominate them for packaging, the cap comes off and the cork is still in there. So yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is why we break. I know. This is why we break the seal off camera, because sometimes just the shrink wrap. I'm fighting
equipment malfunction.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pause this recording and I'll come right back. Okay, so hang on. Hi, I'm back. I swear.
After a slight equipment malfunction.
Yeah, really, it's not a wardrobe failure. So anyway, I got the cork out. So here we go. I'm going to pour it into my Stasel jarrito.
All right, let's go.
Let's do this, because Rick has been snorting his. He's been just.
I'm loving the smell right off the bottle.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. I'm even hesitant to put this cork back in. Holy, jeez. Let's see. Do I have a napkin? Nope. That's okay. Holy water. Oh, I got bubbles. Lingering bubbles. Wow. Look at that.
I'm using my Stasel jarrito designed for mezcal. It has the wider mouth.
The official glassware of Tequila Aficionado Sipping Off the Cuff.
That's right.
That is beautiful. It is shiny and beautiful. We off camera, Rick and I were we had not received any information from the importer or the brand owners in Oaxaca, and so we looked online, and there's so much information.
Look at those beautiful legs and tears. You can see them on my camera.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's, oh, nice. Look at that.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
Oh,
this is visually beautiful. Now, this is an Espadin.
I think it's been a long time since I've had any Espadin.
Wow.
Oh, I've forgotten how much I love it.
This is not, it's not, you know, it's not as bright green notes. It's kind of got them, but it's a lot more substantial.
Well, you know, I'm getting like, you know, that bright green apple, and
right. But there are it's layered. There's lots of complexity with this. It's not just one-sided. Wow. I mean, this is an artisanally made. So when they ferment with the fibers and then wooden vats. And just recently, I had a mezcal, an Espadin mezcal that was done also the same way, but it was much more fibrous, and so the character was dense, and it didn't have the bright green notes that you and I are used to. Yeah, check that out. Look at that. That's off their that is off their I guess it's their website and their information deck, which we had to look up because they didn't send it to us. So
Yeah, this is
yep,
the
Tahona
Tahona.
with a real donkey, ladies and gentlemen. No donkey
Real
for
donkey.
her.
Yeah. Oh, and check out the size
Look at that.
of these
Look at that conical pit.
piñas and the huge conical pit.
Apparently, they have a couple of palenques, this company that owns the brand, I guess. And then there's one importer in Dallas that is bringing this in. So if you folks in Texas who are watching us have had this before, or if you've walked past it or something, right now I can just tell you from the nose, you want to pick this up.
Yeah.
Wow. Rick, virtually no alcohol on this thing.
No, it's just it's all agave.
Yeah, it's all plant and fibers. You know, it's really complex. So there's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of grassiness. Maybe a little bit of I don't know, lemon zest, maybe.
Well, I see that hasn't opened up for me like that. I was going to just mention that I'm not getting any of the citrus notes yet.
Oh,
of course, you've
no.
had yours out for a while while I was fighting with the cork. Oh my God.
I had to go and shave while we had the
yeah. He made a few phone calls, you know, and he ordered dinner. I don't know. Wow, I even get the wet cement. I get a little bit of the wet. I get a little bit of wet cement. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Wow, this has really got a great nose for an Espadin, man.
It's huge. And, you know, like it's, you know, a lot of the tastings we do are tequila here. And, you know, a lot of times we really have to dig to pull stuff out. And then we get a big, beautiful mezcal like this. And the mezcals, they just jump right out of the glass. Like Mike likes to say, you could drink them out of a shoe and they would still be beautiful.
Yep. I'm ready to dive in, man. This is
yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh my God. Wow.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Wow. It got everything. It had the brightness. It had the pepper explosion. It got savory and mid palate.
It turned sweet in spots.
Yeah. And then that finished. What a long, warm, fuzzy that is. Wow.
And yeah, it's really interacting in different ways in different parts of my mouth. Like, you know, you often describe Mike, and certain parts of my mouth, you know, it's like you get the pepper and, you know, you get the other things that you've described, but in certain parts of it, like, I don't know, the gums on the upper side, it's almost like candy.
Well, there is the sweetness from the agave. That was almost initially what I got right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it just evolved. It just bloomed into everything. You get the pepper and
baked agave.
Yeah, the baked agave, and then it just coated the palate.
And it's just the faintest whisper of smoke.
Oh yeah, the smoke is an afterthought. What I've noticed now after we've done so many of these mezcals, Rick, is that the smoke, what it does when it doesn't show up and you don't even smell it, it starts to show up on your palate, and it almost reacts the same way as glycerin does. It coats the palate so that you're constantly tasting that flavor of the plant itself, and so the smoke does its job, but it doesn't come up, and you're that whole notion and concept of the smoke. I can't handle the smoke or peaty Scotch. It's not in these mezcals anymore. It's just not. It's a, Gusano Rojo is probably the last time I had really bad gasoline fuel, all smoke, like a
burnt tire.
Yeah, burning tire. Because the stuff we're getting now, that's just, it's gorgeous.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
You know, it's funny. I said to most people, I asked them, I said, am I the only guy that gets really hungry if you get like a really great sotol or a high proof mezcal or something, you know? And a lot of people have said, no, that's natural, because I've had lunch. I just had lunch. I just nosing it. It was starting to get hungry. it was like, oh man, I want to pair this with food or something. You know, this would be great with like how do you pronounce it? Charcuterie? You know,
Sure.
Yeah, you know, with meats or nuts. It's bright enough to even pair with fruit. I mean, the whole concept, Casa Manglar, is about what? It's about a mangrove tree, isn't it? The
mangrove tree, yeah.
Yeah.
House of Mangrove or something like that.
Yeah, so Casa Manglar. That's what it refers to. Oh my goodness, that's just beautiful.
This will be great with for some reason now I'm craving kebabs on the grill that have like a little bit of pineapple in there.
Yeah, see, I wasn't the only one. Just nosing it made you hungry.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. There's something really, if you look them up on Instagram, they kind of slant their message on Instagram as the spirituality part of mezcal, which, you know, anybody who's been with these people who make these mezcals, these palenqueros, maestro mezcaleros, you know, you talk about that spiritual aspect of the plant and the whole experience, and that's kind of where their Instagram is leading toward. This would be really great as a food pair. I have not had. Now it's coating my palate. You know, whatever smoke's doing, it's coating your palate.
Mike, we gotta nominate this for everything.
Oh yeah.
Let's nominate it for everything.
For everything.
I'm seeing a price. A 750.
How much?
750 of this Espadin is going for $35 at Old Town Tequila.
What?
Back up the truck.
Oh no, that's larceny. No. Wow, get all you can.
Yeah, buy it by the case.
This is outstanding. It's one of the we've had several this year in 2022. And you can see them all. I mean, we drop all of the on our YouTube channel. We stream all of the previous month's episodes that we've recorded, and you can see we've had several mezcals this year. I got to say, this to me right now, as of right now, this is one of the finest Espadins that we've had this year. I mean, it's got the savoriness. It's got it reacts to, for me, like a raicilla or a sotol. It's layered, so it's not just bright notes. It's not just heavy fiber, because we've had some of those that were just heavy fiber, and that's okay. I like them that way too. This has everything. This has everything. I wouldn't even.
Huge and beautiful.
Yeah. What the ABV is? What, 45? Is that what it's?
45, 90 proof.
Oh my God! For 35.
And it's completely artisanally made.
Yeah.
Kosher.
It's kosher too. So
it's as cheap as what I'm paying for tequila for my rail right now on the bar.
Yeah, with probably 100 times more character.
Right.
I wouldn't even put this in a cocktail. You probably could at that price.
But at this price, you could.
Yeah.
Why not? Skip the tequila, make your drinks with this.
Sure, why not? Listen, oh my God.
You can make a gorgeous Paloma out of this.
Oh, no kidding. Oh my goodness.
It'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, and because it's you know, the idea is that it's among the mangroves, and it's that anything you know, a mango margarita, you know, anything pair it with fruit if you want. I say you could pair it with fruit and meats as well, because I think it's savory enough for that. Wow, man, that's a steal. Holy cats. Yeah.
I can't believe
You
it.
know what? We nominate this in a value category. Value mezcal.
Absolutely.
$35. What's it going for in Texas? This can't be going for 35 in Texas. I can't believe that, but who knows? You know, I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, everything, packaging, brand of promise in the Espadin category, value category. Folks, if you're watching us on YouTube and you've had this, all my Texas friends, everybody in San Antonio and Austin and Dallas, if you've had this, what are you doing with it? And if you haven't had it, you better go find it, because this is real, and everything. And then know right here on the
share it with all your friends.
Yes. Oh well, you know, if it's a standard price like that, buy one and give one as a gift. This is when you can take to a party, and they're gonna go,
absolutely.
Holy cow! Wow, Casa Manglar. I'm telling you, we've been holding on to these since like November of 2021. We had to
and we just took off the plastic now in March of 22.
And by the time you folks see this, it'll be like June. Okay, so because we're that far out, as far as submissions to sipping off the cuff and toward our 2022 brands of promise.
So by the time this airs, you won't be able to find it at Old Town Tequila, because I will have gone and bought the entire stock.
Rick is leaving now. He's got warm up the car. Yeah, see, he's hello, U-Haul. Oh my God, folks, that's our take on Casa Manglar Espadin. But stick with us, because there's more. Yeah, they have actually several expressions or varietals at this point, and we only got 2 of them. The next one we've got is a Tobola. So hang on, we're gonna if the Espadin is any indication, oh my God. But that's our take on the Espadin. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California, and that guy out there is
Rick Levy, also in Southern California.
You have been watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our platforms, including Spotify. Please subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, give us a like. That does help us on the algorithm. Leave us a comment. We've been commenting. We've got more and more comments lately. People are really having a great time watching our reviews, you know, and giving us the lowdown of what they're doing with it, or, you know, if they bought it, if they didn't buy it because of what we put out there. So please leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. And whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.